This is week 9 of the 2010 season. Coach Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers are 5 and 2. We are coming off of the loss last week on the road against the defending Super Bowl champion New Orleans Saints. It was our first primetime game of the season. Big Sunday night matchup, Halloween night, featuring the previous two Super Bowl champions. A big game for both teams in our respective divisional races. And like every game this season, we found ourselves trailing, giving up the first points of the game. But by halftime, we were able to get ourselves a lead, 14 to 10 at halftime, and it was 14 to 10 going into the fourth quarter. But in the fourth quarter, the Saints really got things going for them. 3 touchdown passes from Drew Brees before even reaching the midway point in the fourth quarter, and we found ourselves trailing by 17. Ben Roethlisberger went down for us. A broken forearm injury. He was out the rest of the game, and he's going to be missing some extended time here. Very tough fourth quarter for us. Ryan Fitzpatrick coming in and showing some heart. We showed some resiliency, gave it everything we had, tried to battle back. We ended up getting within 7 points. Needed an onside kick to go our way at the end to have a chance, but we weren't able to get it. And we took our second loss of the season, and we lost Ben Roethlisberger as well. He's going to be out again for us. So a rough week 8 for us. Moving on here. But first we will get caught up on all the week 8 results. Quick recap of week 8. The Jets got a victory over the Packers. The 49ers beat the Broncos. Cowboys beat the Jaguars. The Dolphins beat the Bengals by a field goal, 27 to 24. Bengals continuing to struggle. They are our opponents coming up this week. Panthers beat the Rams. Redskins beat the Lions. Bills beat the Chiefs in overtime. Chargers beat the Titans. Vikings beat the Patriots 36 to 17. Big win there for the Vikings. The Seahawks beat the Raiders. Cardinals beat the Buccaneers, shutting them out. Saints, they beat us 31 to 24 in New Orleans. And the Texans beat the Colts in overtime on Monday Night Football. Exciting end to Week 8. Now let's take a look here at the players of the week in Week 8. Drew Brees for the Saints, big game against us. Did not have the strongest start, but a big fourth quarter. He is the offensive player of the week. Defensive player of the week, Stephen Cooper, middle linebacker from the Chargers. The AFC Offensive Player of the Week, Kellen Clemens, quarterback for the Jets. And the NFC Defensive Player of the Week, Lawyer Malloy, strong safety for the Seahawks. Look here at season stats. James Harrison, our leading tackler, he is 38. Troy Polamalu's second was 34. Those are our two leading tacklers by far. They both have interceptions. Harrison has 2. Polamalu has 4. They both have 1 defensive touchdown. Larry Foote has a defensive touchdown as well with an INT. Burnett also interception for us. So look here at the full defensive stats. Kicking wise, Jeff Reed, 8 of 10. Sepulveda, 44 punts for him this season. Kick return, Randall L., our guy, 30 kick returns and 34 punt returns. Passing wise, well, Roethlisberger missed the first 3 games of the season. Fitzpatrick got the starts, list of 3-0 record. Roethlisberger, it just hasn't been his best season. He's been a bit banged up, playing through injuries, and he just got banged up again really bad. He's going to be out for a while. That is, of course, a really tough break for us, losing the 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. But Ryan Fitzpatrick has been very gritty, very tough, very strong competitor for us, and he's going to be our guy here for at least a while coming up here. It looks like 7 weeks is the estimation on Roethlisberger, so Fitzpatrick is certainly going to have to carry the load for quite a while here for us. It's going to have to be big. LaShawn McCoy, our leading rusher, 690 yards, 7 touchdowns. He has, of course, been very big for us this season. More second leading rusher than Weaver. I'll forget the bottom. Do some negative results. Twan Randall, our leading receiver, with 30 catches. He has 4 touchdowns. Miller has 23 catches. Ward has 22. Miller 1 touchdown. Ward 3. Wallace 2. Different guys getting touchdown grabs for us. And Sanders with a touchdown reception as well. And now our opponents coming up. The Cincinnati Bengals. See, they're leading tackler by quite a bit there at the linebacker position. He also has 1 interception. Williams also has an interception for the Bengals defense. Interception from Joseph, Akwe, Crocker. Kicking wise, Dave Rayner 10 of 15 on the season, along with 53. 46 punts from Huber. Main kick returner has been Caldwell. Scott also quite a few returns from him. Punt return wise, Cosby, Shipley. Quarterback Carson Palmer, and he's got over 1,700 yards. He's got a solid quarterback rating, 13 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. The Bengals have been struggling this season. They do not have a strong record, but the blame is not on Carson Palmer. He is playing well. JT Sullivan also getting some playing time for the Bengals at QB. A little bit of time, very slight. Cedric Benson, leading rusher, 540 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bernard Scott, second with 2 touchdowns. Touchdown there as well. Leading receiver, Chad Ochocinco with 36 catches, 5 touchdowns. Antonio Bryant also has 5 touchdowns. Campbell has 2. Caldwell 15, touchdown there as well. And now a look at some noteworthy stats around the NFL. So 2 people tied for the leading tackle here. Bengals got their leading tackler included. Leading in interceptions is Adrian Wilson, strong safety from the Cardinals. Troy Polamalu is second. He is 4 in the season. And Garrett Hartley, the kicker for the Saints, was perfect on the season entering Sunday night, Halloween night, but he had a couple misses against us. Saints were able to get away with it. And he's still certainly one of the top kicker stats of the league. Carson Palmer, the best quarterback rating in the NFL. Drew Brees, the most passing yards. Tom Brady, the most touchdowns thrown. And Drew Brees tied for the most interceptions as well. Rusher Frank Gore, the most rushing yards. Sean McCoy is second. Michael Turner is third. Highest average per game is LaShawn McCoy. So I've got the stat there. Leading receiver Marcus Colson. He has the most catches. He has the most yards. And he also has the most touchdowns. So look at some noteworthy NFL stats here, and stats of us and our opponent coming up. And let's take a look here at the Week 9 schedule. Sunday, 1 p.m. games. Buccaneers at the Falcons. The Saints at the Panthers. Bears at the Bills. Jets at the Lions. Dolphins at the Ravens. Patriots at the Browns. Chargers at the Texans. Cardinals at the Vikings. 4:05, Giants at the Seahawks. Chiefs at the Raiders on 4:15. Colts at the Eagles, both 5-2, 4:15. Sunday night game, the Cowboys at the Packers, a big game there. And we've got our second straight primetime game. Monday night football, Steelers at the Bengals. That's a look at the exciting Week 9 schedule for us. Primetime game coming up here. And let's take a look here at the rival history. Last time against the Bengals was in November 2009. And the Bengals got a victory there, 18-12. Bengals won both meetings against the Steelers in the 2009 season last year. So Steelers looking to bounce back here. Take a look here at the standings now. So no teams are undefeated. Only one team with a single loss, and that is the Vikings. There are quite a few teams with 2 losses, but just one with 1 loss. And the AFC, no teams with 1 loss, 4 teams with 2 losses. So we are right near the top. Despite going down for a second time. 4 teams with 2 losses, and the Vikings with 1 loss in the NFC. Look at the AFC North. Both 5-2, us and the Ravens, but they beat us head-to-head, so they currently hold the advantage. Big separation between the top 2 and the bottom 2. Bengals won the AFC North last season. They are in last place with a 1-6 record. AFC South, Colts have got the lead there. Texans and Jaguars aren't far back. Patriots with the lead in the AFC East. Jets aren't far back. AFC West, Chargers with the lead. Broncos aren't far back. The NFC North, the Vikings with the lead. The Packers are right on their tail, and a bit of a separation between them and the bottom 2. NFC South, the Falcons with a slight lead over the defending Super Bowl champion Saints. Panthers are not far behind them. NFC East, the Eagles with the lead. Cowboys right on their tail. NFC West, the Seahawks with the lead, and the Cardinals are right behind them. So that is a look at the NFL standings. Look here at the injury report. So, yeah, still going to be without Justin Hartwig, our center, and James Ferrier at linebacker. They're going to be out an estimated 3 more weeks. The tough news from last week, Ben Roethlisberger missed the first 3 games of the season with injury. He's going to miss an estimated 7 weeks here with a broken forearm injury. That is definitely tough here for us, but Ryan Fitzpatrick, we believe in him. He's going to be our guy here. And the time being, a look at some of the other injuries from around the league. We'll take a look here at the Bengals, our opponents coming up. Jonathan Joseph, cornerback, he is going to be out, and Jermaine Grisham, he's out for the rest of the season. Some other notable injuries. The Bills are dealing with quite a few injuries. Same with the Browns. They're still going to be without Jake Delhomme here this upcoming week. Chargers dealing with some injuries, a couple injuries at the halfback position and the linebacker position. And look here at the Jets. Mark Sanchez, quarterback, broken ribs. He's going to be out for 3 weeks. Their second string quarterback came in and he had a big performance their last game. They're also out without Santonio Holmes for 4 weeks, so tough there for the Jets. Ravens staying quite healthy. Into there for the Seahawks. And here we go. It is time for Week 9 Monday Night Football on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals. We are 5-2 on the season. Able to get our wins in our first 3 games. Ryan Fitzpatrick started all of those. Needed epic comebacks in 2 of them. Blowout loss against the Ravens. Found a way to take down the Browns. Blowout win. Close one against the Dolphins. Tough one against the Saints. Fitzpatrick back at our starting quarterback position, and we are back in a divisional matchup. Got to find a way to get back in the win column here, taking on the Bengals, who are having a very disappointing season. Bengals finished last season 10-6. They swept to the AFC North and won the AFC North, went on to the playoffs, and were knocked out in the first round, losing the wild card round against the Jets. And started things off here on the road against the Patriots. Tough matchup, lost by 10. Tough matchup, lost in overtime against the Ravens. Panthers are 4-3. Close losses, close losses, close losses. Got a nice win against the Buccaneers, but a close loss against the Falcons. This is a very disappointing loss here for the Bengals against the Dolphins, who were winless. Dolphins had been in every game. They are finally able to get over the hump, and they took down the Bengals. So the Dolphins improved to 1-6. Bengals are at 1-6. They are, of course, desperate for a win. If they want to have any shot at doing anything this season, they desperately need a victory here against us right now on Monday night. Big game for us. We are neck and neck with the Ravens. Let's do it. Week 9, Monday Night Football coming up. And the Bengals are going to be wearing their all black here for this Monday night matchup. And for us, we will just be rocking our regular away uniforms. We are all set to do it here. Let's get this underway. Monday Night Football. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's go. Big game.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth. Happy to have you alongside for what should be a fantastic football showcase. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on.
The Bengals win the toss. They elect to receive, and we are ready to get this Monday night matchup underway here. AFC North action. Pittsburgh Steelers entering with a 5-2 record. The Bengals entering 1-6. Big game here for both teams. Different reasons, but a big matchup nonetheless. And we are underway here in Cincinnati. We will boot it down there. And Scott will be brought down by Harris. There's a flag on the opening kickoff. And Tough Harris got some face mask on the tackle, and that's going to be 15 yards. The Bengals are going to start near midfield.
Gus, everybody knows that football is a game of emotion, but unchecked emotion is a bad thing. You have to be able to control yourself on the football field. That's a big mistake.
Big hit there from Woodley. Carson Palmer, who has the highest quarterback rating in the NFL entering this week, despite the Bengals' lack of success in the win-loss column this season. And they're going to hand it off there to Benson, and he has nowhere to go. 3rd and 7 coming up.
the draw.
They're going to try to hand it off on 3rd and 7. They're not going to get it.
The Bengals are lining up to punt this one away.
Oh, and we let it. Randall's going to let it go. Hopefully it would get into the end zone. But well, the Bengals had good field position and they couldn't get anything going. We have really bad field position. What can we do here? Now here comes Ryan Fitzpatrick, the former Cincinnati Bengal, getting a start here against one of his old teams. And he's going to be our starter for a while. Was our starter the first 3 games of the season. Roethlisberger returned from injury and now he's got a new injury here. Out for an estimated 7 weeks. So if we're going to do anything this year, it's going to be important to get more victories with Fitzpatrick as our quarterback. McCoy's going to get the handoff and he's going to be just short.
Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Well, 3rd and 1. Weaver's got it. And Weaver weaves his way.
Running the ball to convert those 3rd and short situations is a bit of a lost art in the game right now. A lot of teams throwing the football there, but not this team. They went back to power football and converted.
So 10 to more. 4-yard gain.
That's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short, intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
To Miller, and he can't hang on to that one. Similar sort of attempt. Was hoping Miller could do something after the catch. And after that, it puts us in a situation where we likely have to pass here. 3rd and 6. Gonna go in the air. Come on. Oh, and Fitzpatrick, great effort to Randall L. Can he get enough? No. It was a strong effort making the throw on the run, putting it on the money.
Gets the ball at the 27. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much room.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Let's look at the AFC North. Baltimore losing this week. So that puts us in a position where if we get the victory, we'll move into 1st place. Bengals are still going to be in last place at the end of this week no matter what, but they need a win to have any sort of chance to climb out of it and do something. And William Gay's not able to make the tackle. McFadden will bring down Caldwell. That's going to be 1st down. Not able to make the tackle. Nah, they got the completion there.
Looks to throw it. Antonio Bryant was the intended receiver on the play.
And here we go, 3rd and 3 coming up.
About 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down.
That's a big play here. Trying to get off the field here. Defense looking to come through. Fox gets good pressure. They're going to throw it out there, but no chance down the field.
Antonio Bryant was the intended receiver.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
And they will angle a punt toward the
It bounces out of
sideline.
bounds at the 28-yard
They've been
line.
better at kicking it into the end zone because that's not going to reach the 20. We will take that. We'll take over here at the 28.
At the 28-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. They hand it off. He's tackled at the 28-yard line.
No, they have him shut down there. Maybe a yard. 2nd and 9 now.
He passes it.
To Ward. Oh.
Hines Ward was his intended target.
I thought there was a chance there. Not able to get it. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Surveys the field.
Fitzpatrick's going to try to run for it, and he's going to get brought down. But by his face mask, Morgan Trent grabbing a hold of that Ryan Fitzpatrick's face mask.
Things like that happen.
And look at the defense out there. They're just sick. You go out, you make a stop on 3rd down, and you give them the first down with a penalty. They're all sort of kicking the dirt right now.
Yeah, if he was able to make that tackle clean, it would have been 4th down, but he set it down past midfield. And maybe 2 yards
Second
there
down,
on the
8 yards to go.
first play.
Ball is on the 47. They give it off here.
Boy, maybe 2
That's a
more
2-yard
yards.
gain. And now it's 3rd down. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. He lets it go.
2 more. He can't hang on.
And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed
Was it
the
2 more?
quarterback's eyes,
Was it 2
made a
more?
good jump
Trying to
on
get
the ball, and were
more
all
yards, I
over
could
that
say.
one.
Wasn't 2 more anymore, but we're not going to get it there.
Fourth down. The Steelers
And
are
past
lining up to put
midfield
this one away.
here. The situation. Let's punt it. Let's punt it. Try to pin him. Field position game. Play defense. Spolver punts it high. Burnett hustles down there.
Really did a nice
It's
job
going to be out
there,
at the
pulling them
10.
back inside their own 20.
Burnett wasn't able to catch it, but it's going to bounce.
Inside their own 20, it really gives you an edge.
So a nice punt there. Spolver is coming through for us, and that'll help us out in the field position battle. 10-yard lines where they will start.
Just gets it off.
Good pressure, Polamalu. 2nd in the NFL in interceptions.
Receiver on the play.
Had a chance there, able to break it up either way. I'm trying to get it.
They'll face
Caldwell.
second down and 10. They break the huddle at their own 10.
Window wasn't there.
Benson takes a handoff, and he's tackled at the 11.
The defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped the
3rd and
momentum of the
9.
game.
And Williams not going to be able to make the tackle. It'll be a first down.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you
Oh, their
don't
fullback's
leave some
lowered his
on the
shoulder
outside.
and
That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
found a way to pick up the first down there.
Has a man to his right. Little flip.
Brought down
Now, they didn't pick up the
9-yard
first down
gain.
that time, but you drop back try and pick up this first down.
And nothing across the middle, so 3rd and 1.
Ochocinco was the intended receiver.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Another chance to get a 3rd down stop. This one is 3rd and short, though. Polamalu coming up. They will look to pass. They go across the middle, caught by Campbell.
And the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid the price. He got it out there, picked up a nice game.
It's a pass.
Oh.
He's wrestled down.
And Simpson finding some space.
Might have an injury down on the field. It's 1st and 10.
Hopefully nothing
Ball on
serious
the
there.
31-yard line.
All for our defense. Not wanting more injuries. But Taylor
He gets off the
is out.
run. He's
Complete there to Bryant. And they are moving along here. Palomar trying to help us up here. We gotta get a stop. Every game this season, our opponent has been the first team to put points on the board. Bengals threatening to do that here.
fires it in the
Oh,
end
they're not gonna be able to get anything across the middle.
Esteban Ochocinco was his intended target.
Taylor, they're paying their own sideline. Doesn't seem like it's anything real serious.
Flips out short.
Broken up, so it's gonna be 3rd and 10.
Away by the defender. Searching for an open man.
No!
He's got it.
And Bradley diving in there but not able to get to it. Caldwell makes the catch. Touchdown Bengals. Diving effort, but they found the space. And Cincinnati will strike first here.
And he adds the point after. Cincinnati up 7 points. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League. He makes it out to the 28. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score 7-6.
Seven nothing Bengals after 1. But here we go, taking over here at the 28-yard line. Start the 2nd quarter. Oh, and Corey has a chance. He's on the backfield quickly. Firing it across the middle.
And that's one of
No.
those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
Kick it off here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
He's searching for a receiver.
Rolling out, trying to get it there to Wallace. Yeah, it's just off target. The last two passes there from Fitzpatrick just missing. Got a pump.
Cosby gets it at the 23. Benson gets the ball. And the tackle was made by Casey Hampton. Short throw to the left. Knocked out of bounds.
Completion made, but not much there. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up.
Like a long extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Trying to get it to Campbell. No chance even with the catch, but no catch will be made. Defense shutting down the Bengals there. Very well done.
Campbell was the intended receiver on the play. Signals for the fair catch. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away.
McCoy
He's brought down at the
got
34.
3.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes. And that time, there were no holes, really. And he was likely to get anything on the play.
A gain of 6, and so it will be 3rd down. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. He did not make it. It's going to be
Probably
4th
want to
down.
make it to 3rd and 1. Try the fullback dive here. Thinking about it. Weaver tried to cut it out of his middle.
The injured Steeler gets off the field.
And he's brought down awkwardly, and he's short. First down marker. So tough there. Thought there was a little more space to the outside. And it just wasn't available.
And watch
And
out. They're going to
hopefully
bring
he's
the
alright.
heat
We'll get an
right
update
here.
as soon as it's available. Oh, they're coming after him. Whew. Just got it away, and it's in
Closer to
bounds.
the end zone for a
And
touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out.
so, Weaver, an important part. Our offense, our fullback.
Casey Hampton was there to bring him down. Cedric Benson will make his way to the bench. Seems like he got banged up on that last play. Could be a shoulder.
Cedric Benson is in some pain for the Bengals. Weaver should be alright. That is some very good news there, but yeah, still in some pain on the sideline. Benson goes out for the Bengals. It's been hard-hitting action here in Cincinnati. AFC North rivalry game. Hand off to
And he
Scott.
makes it out to about the
3 yards,
24-yard
3rd
line.
down coming up.
Rolls to his right
Complete.
and drops immediately.
Scott with his first catch, and it's a third down conversion for the Bengals. Come on.
Pitch right.
Scott, big foot there from foot. Big hit there from foot. Second and
as a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He's tackled at the 48
Beat to Ochocinco. And he's up near midfield.
passes it downfield.
Oh, and Ochocinco's got the catch.
He's got it. What a play.
But Carson Palmer, he's in some pain. So a big completion, Ochocinco. Big hit there from Palmer. And the big catch will, of course, get an update on Palmer as soon as it's available. And the defense has got to step up here now. They're inside the 25-yard line. And a new set of downs coming up. O'Sullivan is going to toss it to Scott.
The Bengals
He loses a yard.
doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
O'Sullivan, quarterback here for the Bengals. They predictably go on the ground the first two plays and they don't get anything out of it. Carson Palmer entering this week with the best quarterback rating in the NFL. So that, of course, is massive. He's not in. Sullivan on third and long.
He rolls out to his right.
Third and 11. There's a flag. And it is a holding call. Catch was not made. So, we could back him up to the 34. From here, 20. So this is a big decision here. We're going to accept the penalty.
And we'll replay third down.
We're going to back him up. So from here will be a 51 yarder.
Boy, it gets even tougher.
Mike Tomlin has to be pleased with that flag. His team may have gotten away with one. Goes through his progression.
He's going to go to the end zone. Broken up. So we'll get to fourth down here. And it's going to be a 51-yard field goal attempt coming up here for the
What
Bengals.
happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Well, field goal here. Bengals going to try to get up double digits. He got it.
That attempt didn't look like it had a chance.
Yeah, he worked that one over the bar, didn't he? You could see the body language until he was trying to squeeze it. And it just made a good kick.
And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National
Just barely.
Football League.
Made contact with the crossbar as well. Just had enough of it. 10-0
He takes
Cincinnati.
it back to the 29-yard line.
Come on. 6-11 here.
Gets the pass off.
Complete to Wallace. Here we go.
And he's tackled at the 47-yard line.
His first
The
catch,
Steelers
18-yard
have been
pickup.
facing a pretty stiff pass defense so far. And they haven't been getting too much on their completions, but that time, a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Willie Moore. 7 here. Moore, another carry. He's going to be brought down. It's going to be a personal foul, a face mask penalty. Another face mask penalty here in this first half, and that one's going to get us up to the 30-yard line.
You just have to be aware of the situation, and he wasn't.
Takes a lick as he lets it go.
And trying to get a throw, but
Antoine Randall
pressure there.
receiver.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much you could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Here's the
hand
give.
off to McCoy.
4 yards on that play. That brings up third down.
Third and 6.
Hit as he throws.
Complete to Randall. It's going to be 4th and 2. We gotta kick it here. 4th and 2. First half. And we have Leftwich out to do the holding now. Jeff Reed. Oh, that is perfect. Trench on the middle. Let's go.
And with that, the score is the Steelers 3, the Bengals 10. And here is the drive summary brought to you by Verizon, the official wireless service sponsor of the National Football League.
Nice snap, nice hold, nice kick. Leftwich doing the holding now. Fitzpatrick's going to be in there for a long time. Just focusing on playing QB. Was doing the holding for us. Leftwich's been working on it a lot. It's good to go. And it's another face mask penalty here in this game. Both teams. What's going on? That's Todd Harris's second time.
And the defense gives up some free yards
Wild
to the
stuff here.
offense.
There's still plenty of time left here in the first half. And both teams all 3 timeouts.
You get a chance to make up for it. On defense, though, usually it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Ocho Cinco the catch.
And now it's time to take a look at this game's top performers. Brought to you by Gatorade.
Sullivan.
Here's the pass.
And O'Sullivan got him back with the win.
They complete a long pass play.
After a big play like that,
Weren't getting the job done in coverage. O'Sullivan able to make the throw.
keep this attack going. Right now they have the
They're up
defense on
to
the reach.
13 now. Unique formation here. Benson's getting the snap directly. He's just going to look to run.
The Bengals are simply getting
We're gonna
stuff
take a
on
time here.
nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
Try to hold him to a field, take our timeouts, and get the ball back with an opportunity to do something. But Benson, a big run, and he's in the end zone.
The Bengals started at their own 40 and used 4 plays to get into the end zone.
Cedric Benson is one of my favorite.
And the point after is good.
Here we go. Come on.
Gets to the 31-yard line. The Steelers come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time.
This is Ryan Fitzpatrick's 4th start as a Steeler, and he already has the top 2 biggest comebacks in Steelers history. 28 points and 21 points, tying second biggest. 14 points here.
He gets off the throw.
Oh, that was nice. A throw to Randall L.
Complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up.
There was quite a bit of time here in the first half.
Dumps it out left.
Got it to McCoy. And McCoy gets a ball
Room to run along the
and
sideline.
tries to spin inside.
You know, we talk about how important the running backs are as receivers in the West Coast offense. Well, that time he went almost all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast with that one.
Nice play there. Up to Miller, complete.
Pittsburgh
Oh, they're taking
takes the
time out
timeout.
here.
And they'll have 1 timeout left.
Beautiful throw made, and we are up to the 20-yard line. Here we go. Let's go. Come on.
Still looking for an open man.
We're trying to get it to
They
Wallace.
can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down.
No catch. Don't look like there's going to be much of a gain. Regardless, it's 2nd and 10 now, down to 40 seconds.
The pocket collapsing.
No, they're going to roll a fumble.
Burst of speed, and he's in the open. Dog, get this man a new contract. The Bengals, with 1 70-yard play, have put 6 points up.
I did not think that was a fumble. I thought that was going to be ruled an incomplete pass. We can't challenge it. It's
Extra point is good.
still arguing on the sideline. It's irrelevant at this point. They say it is a fumble and a Bengals touchdown, and they are well up here. Hand off.
Hands off.
Sean
He gains his way to
McCoy.
the 40-yard line.
I don't know. Pretty nice gain out of that, so we will take our final timeout.
Short throw to the right.
I'm trying to get it to Sanders.
At midfield.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position
Spike with
defensively.
4
You think you're in the
seconds.
right spot. You're going to make a play. And a guy makes a throw like that, you go, hey, that's a good throw.
And just Hail Mary here. Doesn't
Johnson debating an option.
Just
Oh
gets it away.
my.
It's
Well,
intercepted.
he's gonna be brought down.
That'll be it for the first half of play. The score is 24-3. Pittsburgh awaits the kickoff.
Second
Start
half.
the third quarter.
We are underway here. Monday Night Football.
Johnson takes it at the 12.
Johnson
He makes it
has the
back to about the
30.
31-yard line.
31. And here we go. He's led a 28-point comeback and a 21-point comeback. We're down 21 here.
Fitzpatrick hands it off.
Absolutely nothing there on the ground to start things.
Moves to his right.
Nothing at all there, having to throw it away.
Here's the throw.
And broken up.
The defender gets a
4th
handle
and
on that.
10.
Will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on
We
third
do
down.
absolutely nothing here in the opening drive, and we were really hoping to put points on the board and respond. It's been all Cincinnati here in front of their home fans Monday night. They are 1-6 on the season, coming off of a loss against a winless team.
I'm sure they would
But
like
they
to
are in control here.
better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly
We've
wasn't
got a
one of
big
his
hill to
best
climb.
efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a scene to get one up the field.
And both teams without their starting quarterbacks right now. Sullivan in for the Bengals, replacing the injured Palmer. Patrick in for the Steelers for Roethlisberger.
Checks down to the short
Across the
pass.
middle, catch made by Campbell, 3rd down
Makes
now.
his third grab.
Let's make the play, get the ball back, get something going. There's plenty of time here. Early second half, let's go.
Has a man short to his left.
Complete to Caldwell, but Ryan Clark will hold on, tackles
Good
made.
job forcing a 3 and out. Anytime a
It'll be
defense
fourth
can
down.
come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
Harris on the return.
Fields it at the 26.
The Steelers are in
Randall Wells is a bit
dangerous
banged up.
territory right now. This one's got
Take
a
it
little
over
out of
here
hand,
for
but a touchdown
34.
This series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line.
Well, we've made a push in every single game, a comeback push in every game. I mean, for the opener, even though we did trail in our opener, we are far from out of this game. Let's get something going here on this drive.
Comes it short.
Got it to Nelson.
He's tackled at the 41-yard line.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
The pass is away.
Wallace can't hang on.
It'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Come on.
Cosby is the return man. Signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch called it with 13.
And they're already up big. That return just really puts them into position
Nice
to
punt
make this
there.
thing a
Sepulveda
blow.
doing his job. Defense has got to be spot on here for us.
He's going to throw.
Catch me, Richo Cinco, 15 yards.
Short throw to the left. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 38.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you
And we're able to break that pass up, so third and
out of
one.
your guts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Third and one. Shut it down here. They'll hand off to Benson. He's got the first. Come on. And Larry Foote's gonna get the tackle there in the backfield. Sack on the Sullivan, 4-yard loss.
By the Steelers.
Here we go, good work.
He rolls out to the right.
Thrown out of bounds, 3rd and 14.
And it'll bring up third down. He throws downfield.
Sullivan, I don't think he got his feet in there. I just think not able to get rid of
Didn't
feet in.
the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Good try by O'Sullivan, but not gonna work out there for him.
Antoine Randall will be the return man.
Randall saw it, back in, prepares him to
Gets to
return.
about
24.
before going down.
We gotta get something going. We gotta get something going right now, come on. Over midway through the third quarter.
Scrambles away from the rush.
Yeah, I don't think that was a design quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
Not much there, a yard. 2nd and 9.
And we have a flag on the play.
There's a flag.
And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
And Max Starks.
And it will
Picks us up second and 19.
One thing we learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
Bengals, a lot of close losses this season. They could potentially get on a winning streak and maybe fight their way back. We are not done here, or maybe, I don't know, trying to get it to Jones, firing it in there. That's one. Well, I mean, second and very long, nothing's been working out. One of that one, maybe miscommunication. Routes there with Miller, that was a dangerous throw. And a desperate situation, but that's not going to help. That's going to be his second. The first one, the last play of the first half, kind of a fluky thing that didn't make any difference. But
Throws it deep to the end zone.
this one's going to give the Bengals a chance to extend their lead even further.
He's searching for a receiver. He's wrestled down at the 22-yard line.
Catch me from Ocho Cinco.
Receiver for a solid game.
Surveys the field.
And Caldwell is going to get a first down.
He's dropped down. Caldwell brings in his 6th catch of the game.
It's a big game, of course. Monday night divisional game. If we win, we're in first place in the AFC North. We've just not been on here. We've been off all around. It's not been a good game for the Steelers.
And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line.
Now, Ryan Clark, it's getting worse here. Very frustrating game.
To the end zone.
Ocho Cinco is in the end zone.
Chad, Ocho Cinco is one of the very best in the game today. There's just not too much of the defender can really do against him. Even if he has good coverage, he can still lose the matchup.
And he's gonna miss the extra point. That doesn't sound good there for Ryan Clark. Hopefully he's all right.
Cincinnati is ready to kick it away. Johnson is back to receive the kick. Johnson takes it at the 12. He makes it back to about the 31-yard line.
It's been a rough game. We get a touchdown drive. We get a quick touchdown drive. Maybe we can work away, make this thing interesting
Goes
here.
through his progression.
Oh, he's gonna have some room to run.
Avoids the hit with a slide.
This quarterback's a good athlete, no question about it. When he drops back to throw, you had better account for his ability to run the football, or you're going to give up a first down like they just did.
Looks to be about a 9-yard gain. Second down.
Fitzpatrick to Sanders. And we're gonna get inside the red zone.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Look out, heavy pressure on
They're gonna drop in the backfield.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitz is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
To McCoy.
He tries to spin and he's dropped. 10-yard pickup on the play. He tries to scramble.
2-1, catch me. So we'll have a first down. The last play of the third quarter. Monday Night Football here in Cincinnati. It has been all Bengals, but we are going to try to get ourselves into the end zone for the first time in the game. Starting here at the 7.
Passes to the end zone.
Hines Ward, catch made, touchdown Steelers. Actually gonna look for the 2-point conversion
It looks
here.
like they will go for 2. Looking end zone.
Miller out of the end zone. Well, the thought process there was if we go for 2 these touchdowns, we would only need 3 touchdowns in a field goal to get it back. If we kicked these points, it would guarantee we would need 4 total touchdowns. We don't get it. Still the whole fourth quarter to play. It's a big decision, of course. We're gonna kick it deep here. We're gonna kick it deep. Defense has gotta shut him down. Absolutely shut him down. 1, 2, 3. Get a turnover, even better.
He takes it back to the 29-yard line.
Should be able to do it here. Come on.
He passes it.
Throw this out toward the sideline. Broken up. There we go. So nothing there on first down. Clock stopped with incompletion.
On the ground with the tailback.
And Benson's going to get some yards there. So Third down, this is big. Gotta get this stop right now. Come on. Gotta find a way to shut him down here. Broken up. Now he brings some pressure in there. They throw 2 incompletions. Get 6 yards, and they're gonna have to punt away, so they don't gain much yardage and they don't take much time off.
Antoine Randall
Excellent.
is the deep man awaiting the return.
Harris back to return the punt. He's gonna make a nice move. It's about 8 yards.
There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Pass is short right side.
Ooh.
Mawalde Moore was his intended target. Dumps it out right. And he's tackled at the 35. Mighty Mouse Hines Ward makes his third grab. Here's a halfback.
And McCoy has
He's
got it.
tackled at the 40.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on the defense.
No catch.
Antoine Randall was the intended receiver on the play. Looking for a man. Elects to run for the first down.
What a scramble there
Well,
for
in that kind of
Fitzpatrick.
situation, you just think that if they're going to pick up the first down on you, they're going to have to do it throwing the football. But that time, the quarterback got out in the open field and got it done.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line.
Oh, right on the ground again with McCoy just to shut down.
Defensive linemen aren't the big fat guys that they used to be. These guys are athletes. They can move, and if you don't fool them on the delay, they're going to be standing right there in the face of the running back.
Run him down. We absolutely do have to go for it. Getting late. We gotta come through with something.
It's a pass.
Trying to get it to Randall. Looking for maybe a flag. Personnel, there was some contact.
This drive alive
No
is
flag.
going to get it done.
Bengals take over just shy of midfield, just over 10 minutes. And they got Carson Palmer back in at QB. He will hand it off to Benson.
Well, you know the safeties are going to
So definitely a good sign there for the Bengals. Palmer is going long enough to go back in there, looking to finish off their second win of the season.
get rid of it as he's
Nothing across the middle there.
Antonio Bryant was the intended receiver.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Fullback dive, nothing there.
Yeah, for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Punt.
Picks it up at the 9-yard line.
11-yard line.
He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Down 3 touchdowns. We need big plays. It's our only chance. Made by McCoy.
Knocked out of bounds at the 17.
Nobody yardage there. Let's keep getting later here in Cincinnati.
He gets off the throw.
Trying to fire it to Miller, trying to get in the middle of the window there.
Third down. Fitzpatrick with the give. He makes his way to about the 25. Has a man to his right. Will flip. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Those 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field.
Going deep. Oh. Not close there to Hines. Good effort. Not able to connect.
Hines Ward was his intended target. Under heavy pressure. Johnson gets to the quarterback once again for his second sack.
Fourth and 6 now.
Flips it out short.
And it's going to be caught by Miller, but he's not going to have enough.
Benson takes it left. Stiff arm, and the defender still makes the tackle.
And off to Benson, another nice run for him.
Short throw to the right.
Complete to Caldwell.
Manages to get about 6 that time.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash.
Oh, they're going to get it to their fullback. Touchdown, Bengals. And Cincinnati's going to win this one in blowout fashion.
Situation as the ball just bounced right off their hands. But not this guy. He has nice soft hands and makes
4 minutes to go in the fourth. The score, the Bengals, 37. The Steelers, 9. Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. Finds room along the sideline.
Nice return from Randall Earl up to the 45.
Yeah, good job finding the seam on that return.
Yeah, he found an opening and darted right through it, and that return is going to set up this offense with some really good field position to start the drive.
Passes it short. He's got 4 catches now. Scrambling away from the rush. Handoff on the draw.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
Fitzpatrick will hand it off. He's wrestled down
Oh man,
at the
first
32-yard
down.
line.
Ground. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Sure to make an impact on the field are this game's top performers, presented by Gatorade.
Well, let's try to focus up here. Try to get in the end zone. Try to get ourselves some momentum going into next week.
Looks for the safe short throw.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
The give to the tailback. Ray Maluga tracks him down, wraps him up with a tackle. It's number 5 on the day. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Inside handoff.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
This might be Randall Earl.
The Traders are going to assist him off the field, so not a very good sign there, but hopefully he's okay. Inside give.
You have to be careful in this situation not to win the battle and lose the war. Yes, you needed the first down, but that clock is still moving and becoming an issue.
And McCoy will get into the end zone.
Touchdown, Steelers.
So we get a touchdown here, hopefully help us get a little bit of confidence and momentum going into next week.
And he adds the point after.
I'll go Bengals here in this one. We'll go with the onside kick.
Pittsburgh takes the field, and it appears they'll try an onside kick.
See what we can do with it.
Flag
Yeah,
on
they
the
got
play.
it. And not a good kick there.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
And the Bengals are going to get the win. They will improve their record to 2-6. We will fall to 5-3. This is our second straight loss here. Both primetime games. We have another primetime game coming up next week.
And he was just a little too eager on that one. Here's the call.
Gotta get things figured out. Wasn't just one thing. It was just overall, all around. This was just not a good performance. And yeah, that's the result here, the loss. It was all Bengals. They were in complete control of this one.
That's going to do it from Paul Brown Stadium. Highlights are next, so stay right there. Here's today's Swagger Player of the Game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Smell like a man. Man. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time Play of the Game. Our final in this one is Cincinnati 37, Pittsburgh 16.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
And the Bengals are going to win big here at home on Monday night. And they're going to need a big rally here the second half of the season to give themselves any opportunity at playoffs. But certainly a strong start to that rally if it were to happen. 37-16 the final. We never had the lead. They were in control of this game. They didn't outgain us by a ton, but they had the advantage 327-300. Turnover battle, they won at 3-0. That, of course, was important. They had the third down advantage. We were just 1 of 3 on fourth. They had the penalty advantage. We had the time possession advantage. Didn't seem to help us. Touchdown pass. First quarter gave them a 7-0 lead. They got up 10-0, 10-3, then 17-3, and a huge play right here. We were threatening, trying to potentially get within one possession game before halftime, and close play there. I thought it was a pass. Thought it was going to be running a couple of passes. They rolled it a fumble, and they scoop and score 24-3 at the half, and they extended it in the third quarter. We won the fourth quarter, got a couple touchdowns. Hopefully that'll give us a bit of momentum going into next week. But the Bengals in control in this one. Fitzpatrick getting his fourth start as a Pittsburgh Steeler, and it'll be his first loss, falling to 3-1. It was 20 of 39, 194 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs. McCoy, 60 yards on 15 attempts. Money Moore had 23. Fitzpatrick had 31. Ward and McCoy with 4 catches and a touchdown. Manuel Miller 3 catches. Sanders had 2. Clark led with 7 tackles. Not really good when the safety leads in tackles, but Woodley had 5. Usually not good, I should say at least. Couldn't get any takeaways. Yeah, not all the points had anything to do with the defense, not all of them were the defense's fault, but not the best performance for any aspect of our team here in this one. Jeff Reed, 1 for 1, hit a 40-yarder, 6 punts from Sepulveda, 5 kick returns for Randall. Johnson had a couple. Tuck Harris had a few punt returns. For the Bengals, Carson Palmer was 15 of 24. J.T. Sullivan got some playing time. He was 9 of 16. 177 yards for Palmer, 107 yards for Sullivan. Palmer had 2 touchdowns. Sullivan had 1. Cedric Benson, 13 attempts, 43 yards, and a touchdown. Scott had 3 yards. Palmer was a little bit banged up, but he was fine, nothing serious. Finished the game. Touchdown receptions from Caldwell, Ochocinco, and Nakabune. Caldwell led with 7 catches. Ochocinco had 92 yards. Led the Bengals receivers. Rivers led with 7 tackles for the Bengal defense. He had 2 interceptions from Pico. No, 1 interception, Pico. 1 from Jones. Dave Rayner was 1 of 1, a 51-yarder, but he did miss an extra point. 7 punts from Hoover. 2 kick returns from Scott. Cosby 3 punt returns. That is all here from Cincinnati. The Bengals in control Monday night, and they will get a win that they were certainly desperate for. And we're going to take an unfortunate loss. Well, the Ravens, they lost a game that they were probably expected to win. They were probably Ravens were favored to win, and they came up short. And same with us here. So both the same situation, both have the same record. They'll stay ahead of us due to the head-to-head game we already played. Not the result we wanted here. Week 9. Let's get caught up on the action for Week 9. Watch the extra point.
This is the extra point.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Extra Point. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. We're set to take you around the league with game recaps, previews, and much more. Let's swing it over to Alex Flanagan, who'll get us started.
Thanks, Fran. Up first, highlights and stats from the weekend's best games, brought to you by Verizon Wireless. We'll start in Cincinnati, where the Steelers came to face off against their AFC North rivals. Pittsburgh's offense hurt themselves by turning it over 3 times. The Bengals prevailed 37-16. New Orleans was in Carolina for an NFC South showdown. Carolina had no problems whatsoever moving the ball up and down the field. Carolina hung on for the 3-point victory. The Chicago Bears clashed with the Buffalo Bills at Ralph Wilson Stadium. Chicago didn't move the ball all that well, finishing the game with less than 200 yards. Buffalo won it 13-10.
Here are the AFC North standings for Week 9. Baltimore is on top.
All right, so it's time now to present our top 2 players of the week. Here is the offensive player of the week. Here is the defensive player of the week.
All right, Alex, thank you. Now here's a look at the entire slate of games this weekend. Great games are on tap for this weekend. Alex will give you a preview of the best matchups.
Cincinnati travels to Lucas Oil Stadium to take on the Colts. Indianapolis holds the top spot in the AFC South. Joseph Adai is the man to stop in the Colts running game. New England will visit Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. The Patriots are looking to end their 3-game slide. Wes Welker has been great in the Patriots' passing attack. Minnesota travels to Chicago to take on the Bears. The Bears come into this game having lost 3 in a row. Matt Forte is the leading rusher for the Bears this season.
That'll do it from the studio. I'm Fran Charles from NFL Network. Join us next time for the Extra Point.
This has been the Extra Point, brought to you by Madden NFL 11.
And that's it for Week 9. A rough week for the Steelers. Our second straight loss, dropping us to 5-3. Second straight primetime loss as well. And we got another primetime game coming up. This time we are going to be at home. Huge matchup taking on the New England Patriots, who are also with a 5-3 record. It's going to be a big time game coming up. Got to get things figured out. And got to come on here fired up, focused. Got to turn things around. Got to have a much better performance. Come on, got to get back from the win column. This is a huge game coming up here in Week 10. Let's go Steelers.